Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa and I'm going to demonstrate for you today on how to do color changes in a portrait written pattern. This is our sample today. When you receive your pattern, you're going to see the picture of what your project is going to be. You're going to have a color palette listed from color 0 to 7. I used 8 colors. And here we have black, gray heather, and white. Let's say you can't find gray heather. That's perfectly fine. You can pick another gray as long as it matches the shade. Your colors here are going to always have black and white or black and soft white, and in between, if you have the colors that are descending from darkest to lightest, you can execute your pattern with it looking okay. Here you're going to have basic instructions. Here it says chain 81, start your first single crochet in your second chain from hook. This will always be on your pattern, so please direct to this instruction here. The pattern is printed in a newspaper form. You see row 1, row 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I put numbers on the bottom of the pages so you don't get lost. Here, row 1, we're going to read as color 2, single crochet 12, color 1, single crochet 1, color 0, single crochet 1, color 1, single crochet 1. As you see, there are a lot of color changes, and that's because you're trying to execute the different pixelations in a picture. So for time's sake, I just went ahead and drew up a little swatch. This does not match the pattern. I just wanted to show you an example of how to do the color change. Here, let's just say our pattern asks for white in 2 stitches. Single crochet 2. So you're going to end off your last stitch as you would any normal color change with 2 loops on your hook. Here I'm just going to stick my needle into the next stitch. It's not going to do anything, it's just going to stabilize my work. You're going to grab the old color, grab your scissors, snip it. Grab the new color, bring it over to your work, loop over, and draw it through. We're going to go ahead and just stabilize the work again. Stop right here. You see this tail from the new color, and where's my other color? And the old tail from the old color. You're going to tie them in a knot. You can do a square knot, you can do a regular knot, any knot will do. As you have heard me say before, by doing this, this will give you a back of your project, the look of a shag carpet. That's perfectly fine. What you need to do is crochet another piece for the back and attach it. Buy a piece of fabric and attach it to the back. Looks really pretty, makes a big heavy blanket. Or if you're going to use it as a picture or a wall hanging or a pillow, you don't need to back your work. So now we have our color change, and the pattern asked for 2 white. So let's go ahead and single crochet 2 white. Here we're going to stop and leave 2 loops on the hook for the new color change. I'm going to stabilize my work here. Snip the old color. It's asking for 2 gray heather. So let's go ahead and pick up our new color, yarn it over, and draw through the 2 loops. I'm going to stabilize my work. Pick up the tail from the new color, the tail from the old color, and tie a knot. Again, any knot will work. Don't tie them too tight because then they'll pull through the front. But a good, nice, secure, tight knot will work. The pattern asks for 2 the gray heather. Let's go ahead and start our work again. 1, 2. Stop right here. The pattern's asking for 1 white. So let's go ahead and leave our 2 loops on the hook. Stabilize our work here. Cut the old color, bring over the new color, loop over, draw through your work, I'm not going to work the stitch yet. I'm going to tie off my ends. So you got the new color end and the old color end. Tie them in a knot together. Now we're ready to go on to our next stitch. It asks for 1 white, so go ahead and single crochet 1 white. Now, it's asking for 1 white, and if the next color is changing to 1 gray heather, this will be considered your completed stitch. So for white, leave the 2 loops on. Okay. Grab your scissors, snip the white, pick up the new color, yarn it over, draw through the loops, grab the tail of the new color, grab the tail of the old color, tie a knot, see, your white is now a completed stitch, and the pattern's asking for 1 of the gray heather. So in this case, you would leave the 2 loops on the hook, and let's say the next color is 1 white. Snip your gray heather, pick up your working yarn, the new color, loop over, draw it through, stabilize my work here, grab the tail from the new color and the tail from the old color, tie them together again, and finish off my last stitch in the white. When you're at the end, you always want to chain 1, turn your work, and single crochet in the very next stitch. So let's say that our pattern asks for 1 white. Well, you already have your white on your hook, so let's go ahead and execute that stitch. Stabilize my work here. Grab the new color. Yarn over. Draw through. Grab the tail from the new color and the tail from the old color and tie them in a knot. Now it's asking for 3 stitches in gray heather, and let's go ahead and continue. 1, 2, some more yarn here, and 3. Okay. So I also want to show you something here as well. I'm going to finish this off just so it can stabilize it. With that color change, you notice now you have the knot on this side. All the knots are on this side. Now you have a new one on this side. What you want to do is you want to pull this knot to the wrong side. So you go ahead and find an area. It doesn't have to be any specific area as long as it's close to the knot. I use my hook. You want to grab the knot and pull it through the back, and it leaves you with your clean right side. Okay, and this is a basic color change with the portrait pattern. If you have any questions, please visit us on Facebook at Hookagraph Creations. or you can send me an email at hookagraphcreation@att.net. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing your wonderful work. Have a good day.